Hey guys, Platypus here. Welcome back to episode 4 of my PokeMMO playthrough of the Unova region. In this episode, we'll be going through Pinwheel Forest, getting the skull back, and making our way to the next city, whilst also searching for the second main member of the team, who I do capture this episode. Once again, it's going to be post commentary, but I have got a new mic, so after I've caught up on all the recordings, um, I can start recording live commentary, which is going to be fun. It's going to be much better. I think it'll add a lot to the series because I don't like doing these post commentaries. It just doesn't feel as authentic. So hopefully it starts getting more interesting when I do the live comms. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the episode. So as we're making our way to Pinwheel Forest now, I'll let you. I might as well let you know now who we're going to be searching for in here. It's going to be Venipede to eventually be a oh god, a Scolipede. Scolipede, I think it's called. I always just call it the worm, so I never actually remember its name, but I'm sure it's Scolipede, the big red worm with legs. Um, yeah, hopefully you know who I mean. I think you will want to see the Venipede. I know that's definitely his name because I spent probably about 2.5 hours ish, maybe 2 hours, trying to catch the right Venipede, and I remember it being a pain. So yeah, I definitely remember his name. But there's going to be a lot of battles in this forest as well, so I've just done the usual of just skipping through them unless they've got one Pokemon. Then I just left it in. So yeah, if you are watching this, just let me know what you think of this series so far. I know it's not been the most interesting, but I'll put that down to it being post commentary because I'd much rather it be live com. I should have really got the mic sorted before starting the series, but I was just eager to start and I didn't think it would take that long. And I've got a lot of footage to catch up on. So I think once the live comms do start happening, I think it'll be a lot more interesting. So I hope you stick around for that. But yeah, I'm enjoying making it. I just need to catch up now and then get to the live com, and then I think that's where it's going to really start picking up. But anyway, onto this forest. There's a lot of interesting Pokemon in here. I like Sewaddle. He would have been a pick for the grass type, but I went with something different. Actually, I don't even know if I've got a grass type. I can't remember, to be honest. My memory's awful, but I guess we'll find that out together. But I just show clips of me catching each Pokemon in here because it's just interesting, isn't it? Well, I say interesting. It's not that interesting, to be honest, but it's nice to know I caught them. I'm still trying to go through and catch every Pokemon that's on the route, so that's been fun. I've done a bit more of a Pokedex as well whilst just grinding because I don't want to get any further in the storyline because I want to start live comms. So I don't bother with the storyline. I'm just trying to work through the Pokedex for a bit, just so I'm making some progress while I'm waiting. But yeah, we're just fighting these Team Plasma grunts. It's pretty easy stuff, really. So I think I start catching the Venipede soon. But yeah, that was a pain. What's everyone's favourite Pokemon game? I'd love to know. My first one was on my Game Boy. Game Boy Color or just normal Game Boy. I can't remember. But the first one I remember properly was on the Nintendo DS. It was Black. No, Black was Unova. It was Sinnoh, but I can't remember. Is that Diamond and Pearl? Yeah, Diamond and Pearl. I remember going on a holiday, and I was just for the whole holiday I was just smashing out Diamond, and so that has a special place in my memory for Sinnoh. I know a lot of people don't like the Sinnoh storyline, but because of how much I played it as a kid, it's always been one of my favourites. So I'd love to know everyone else's opinion. I do love Unova though. I think this storyline's really good. It's so interesting with all the different bosses. Well, I say bosses, all the rivals you have, like the two friends, and then you've got N and the last geezer, the Nutter, one of the like bosses of Team Plasma, so they're always good. But I just like I think it's because it was just a whole new generation of Pokemon, wasn't it, in Unova? There's no like old Pokemon in here, so it just feels like a totally new experience. And the visuals are nice, like the map's really nice. Everything just looks so, I don't know, it just looks a lot different than the generations before it. But to be honest, I think they've gone too far with that now because I've looked at the new ones and I can't play them. Like I won't get the ones on Nintendo Switch or anything. I think I'm too, I don't know, set in my ways or something. I just don't think they look like Pokemon games. But maybe one day I'll try them. I might like them, but they just look too different for me to try. So if anyone else played them, just please let me know if they're actually any good, and I might get them to try. Because I'm probably just missing out and what's the word, like punishing myself kind of thing by not playing them just because I don't like change. But I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're good games. But yeah, I just prefer the ones on handheld devices, which is funny that I'm playing it on the computer, but I think you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, still going through this forest, fighting all the trainers, catching all the. Oh, there's a Venipede. I'm sick of seeing these, to be honest, because the amount of these I bloody captured, it took ages, and I didn't. I think I show in my box how many I caught when I sell them and release the rest. Um, but yeah, it took ages. I'm actually really excited to see what people think of my team when it's fully built because I've actually got the full team now. I've got all the different Pokemon for it, and so I'm looking forward to actually catching up and doing an episode with them, so people can tell me what they think of my team. Because as I said in episode one, I'm not the best at team building. I don't go for the strongest or anything like that. I just go for the ones that I like or haven't used before. Like there's a few in this team that I haven't used before. Um, but also I'm a sucker for a cute Pokemon as well. Like I always used to pick Cyndaquil just because he was so cute. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Have I picked anyone based on cuteness in this one? Venipede definitely not, because I mean it's a red worm at the end of it. It was the first one, that little otter thing. No, I picked the otter because I haven't used it before. So I think by all accounts the pig is the strongest. I think I said in episode one that the green one was, but that probably just shows my lack of knowledge for Pokemon because I think I read that the pig is Tepig. Apparently that's the best one, but I think to be honest with all Pokemon, every Pokemon has its advantages and disadvantages, unless it's Watchog, and then it's just disadvantages. All of that is pretty cute. But yeah, it's all subjective with Pokemon anyway. It's just depends what people like. If they like tanks or fast Pokemon, or just absolute demons that just break through everything. I like. I don't know really. I don't like the ones that are considered too overpowered. Like I would never use like legendaries or anything. But I just like quite unique Pokemon. Like the red worm. I don't think many. Well, I don't know. People might get it. I don't know if it's a really popular Pokemon or something. I just like the look of it, to be honest. It's a red worm. And I really do like bug Pokemon. They're probably my favourite type. I think bug Pokemon and dark Pokemon, they're pretty cool. Talk about dark Pokemon. Poor little crocodile. He's dead. And I think we're about to get. Was this the last one before the skull? It's hard to keep track of the storyline sometimes because there's that much talking in it. But I did speed through. If there's ever a big chunk of dialogue, I just speed through it because I don't think people really want to sit there and read it. I think everyone that is watching this probably knows the storyline of the Seven Sages and how they're trying to liberate, quote unquote, Pokemon by taking them away and then releasing them. Which, to be honest, I think is a pretty cool storyline. If it wasn't absolute um, just lies by the top guy, it is a pretty. Because if you think about it, keeping Pokemon in a little ball in the computer, it's probably not. I mean, it's probably classed as animal abuse, isn't it? If you do that in real life, so I mean, you can't really keep animals in real life in a computer, but you know what I mean. like keeping them in a tiny space, just enclosed in a cupboard. I think you would get the RSPCA or the American version. Peter, is it? Peter had come round to your house pretty quick. But here's a big moment. The most important buy so far of the playthrough. Not this, not Pokeballs. Yeah, the hat. Finally have enough for the hat. Look how good that looks. I love the cosmetics in this game. It's so unique. Like you can just make your guy look like anything. Oh yeah, because there we go. Changed it now. And you've probably noticed by now, but purple is my favorite color, and I would like all of it purple, but that would just look crazy. So if you mix it with black, everything looks nice with black. If you mix anything with black, it looks nice. But yeah, this I didn't bother including all the catches of any pizza I did. I just caught just showing the actually this isn't the last one. I'm about to lie. This one was what I was going to use, but yeah, I don't even know why I kept this in, to be honest, because I think I named it like maybe or something, and then the next clip is me catching the real one, so I might as well just have deleted this. So yeah, that was a waste of time, but well, it shows what how far I went to get a proper good one. Well, I said proper good. You'll see the one I got, and it's not exactly proper good, but for a playthrough, it's usable. So we're probably about to skip. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get through this. I should have cut this down or skipped it a little bit, but yeah, you can tell how long I've been searching because it turns nighttime. Searching that long, and it's funny because I think this was the first horde I found, and I was like, should I just run away and find a singular one? But I thought, no, I'll fight through it and just catch the middle one and hope for the best. And I think this must be the one. It must be the one that turns out decent. But the picture's this small at the minute. I won't be able to actually look at this at the I show the IVs and stuff, but I can't see it on here. I think it was like 30 attack, 25 speed-ish, I think. Um yeah, I'm hoping it's something like that. Otherwise I'll make myself look like a right so and so. But yeah, he's gonna be called Worm. At the minute it doesn't make much sense, but when he's a worm with legs, then it will. So yeah, I hope you think that's a good choice. I hope you're not too mad about me using Scolipede because I like him, but hopefully, yeah, hopefully he's a decent one. I mean, it doesn't look like I caught that many there, but I've released quite a few as well because it was just annoying me how full my box was looking. Them ones at the bottom row, they were all 1x31s, and then they're all the crappy ones. And then we've got one, I think that I kept maybe, I think so. I might have just got rid of him, to be honest. I can't really remember. But yeah, there was quite a few. Like I'd released them as well, so got through quite a few of them. Caught quite a few 1x31s as well. To be honest, like what's that? Like six? It's not too bad. It's where I got most of my money from at the start of the game. Anyway, catching these Venopedes. It that and fighting trainers really did help my cash stack a lot. Also, I hope you think the mic's okay. I'm hoping it's decent. I'm hoping it's better than the headset I was using. I'll have to listen back to an old episode and then this episode and see if there's any like quality changes that I can actually hear. I'm hoping so because I want to make it the best viewing and listening experience as possible. But it's just hard doing it as a post-com because I don't know if I should like commentate on the game or just other random things because I mean you can kind of see what's happening and nothing really interesting is happening at the minute. So yeah, it's just hard to think about things to talk about when the videos um at the start there's not much going on really, is there? You're just battling trainers and catching Pokemon. It's a bit monotonous, but it'll pick up once I do live com hopefully because then I can explain what I'm doing. Although you'll be seeing what I'm doing, so I mean yeah, well, hopefully it's better than post commentary. But I'm hoping everyone's enjoying the series. I know My son absolutely loves it, and he was one of the main reasons I started doing it. So I'm glad he's liking it at least, because he really wants to be a YouTuber, but he's a bit young at the minute, so I don't really want him making videos and things yet. So I thought if I do it and he can watch it, then he kind of feels like he's involved a little bit, and he's liking it, and I'm enjoying it. So it's good so far. Just it'll pick up soon, hopefully. But I left this bit because this bridge, it just looks so cool, doesn't it, for a Pokemon game? Like when this was first introduced, like it was a massive change from the last ones. It looks really cool. I like how it zooms out. I mean, I can't even see my character there. Hopefully, he's still on there and it hasn't crashed. But I think, yeah, we're going to leave it for this episode when we get to the city. Next episode, I'll be taking on the next gym. Then we'll try and get through the next couple of gyms as quick as possible. I might cut out some footage just so I can get to the live comms, so it starts getting more interesting, because I do feel bad because nothing's really happened lately. So I mean, I hope you still think it's worth watching, but I mean, I don't. But hopefully, you are enjoying it. So we're about to uh, we're about to come to the end. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully it'll be live com soon. And I hope you think the mic quality has improved a lot. I'll have to listen back and see. But yeah, this has been Platypus. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.